Francesco Calderoni, Università Cattolica del Sacro Cuore in Milan, and Transcrime. Well, in DIGIWHIST we will contribute to the development of indicator of corruption. Most of the ones we will try to develop will be based on network measures. And finally, we'll also produce a software assessing the risk of corruption, and this software will be targeted for public authorities, so they will be able to screen possible public contracts for corruption risk. Our goal is just to contribute to shed a light on specific sectors, and then the public authorities will take a look and decide whether there's something that deserves investigation or not. As a researcher in Italy, I have pretty much an Italian perspective, but given that procurement is pretty much regulated at the European level and companies can compete across the single market, I think that most of our benefits, the benefit effect of our research will actually benefit all European Union countries and all the countries involved in this project.
You're a criminologist, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes. So how do you and Alina cooperate?
Well, we started to cooperate on another project, which was Anticorp, because they had some interest in network analysis, and that's what I have been doing in the last years. My network analysis studies were mostly on the mafias, so as relatively small-scale organizations, while they were interested in developing network analysis approaches for data and procurement. Our interests really matched and were complementary because they have a broader governance-oriented, let's say, macro perspective, while as a criminologist, normally we have a more micro perspective. So we look at the case, at a single case, what happened in this corruption case, what happened in this infiltration, mafia infiltration case. So I think we have much to learn from people at Hertie, for example, on having a broader governance and transparency perspective, which is very relevant. And at the same time, we can contribute our micro approach, looking at criminal behavior, how it really happens.